Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, and I'm out on another walk, and this is a footnote to my In Search of Sussex series on Poynings, because I'm going to do a little walk around Poynings, which is not where Arthur Stanley Cook takes us, but I just thought it's interesting to walk some of the fields just north of the South Downs and north of Devil's Dyke and around the paths of Poynings. So we're starting here by the sign, and to my right the church, which is just above me up here, the Holy Trinity Church. And I'm going to take a little walk in a circle, really, effectively. So the first thing, and I've not done this before, so no recce, no idea what I'm doing. Just going to make sure I don't get knocked over by any cars until we get going. So here is the public footpath sign, which takes me up this direction, which looks like it's in somebody's garden here. And behind me we get a lovely view of the church there. But let's see if we can find where we're going. The unusual ball there. So I know that we've got to veer to the right somewhere. So I think we go past this farm. I think we must go up here. That's what I'm going to do. Cross over the stile. And clamber up the hill. Well, I went slightly wrong there. As ever, this is what happens when you do these walks, sometimes for the first time, and you're not keeping your eye on the map. Now, I don't know where I'm supposed to go, to be honest with you. I've got a feeling there's cut grass here, and I think there's a post with a sign on it. So going through this farm, trying to fathom it all out. There's a great big farm right in front of the church here, with a massive great brazier going over there. But anyway, and lots of gear. But I think the footpath has to be along this field. Anyway, yes, I think we're there. Yes, I often make mistakes, and actually can see the sign now. So thank goodness for that. It is a beautiful day, another beautiful day in May, and we're coming away from this farm with Devil's Dyke behind us and the hills of the South Downs behind us, and we're heading northwards. As you can see here, and I'm very thrilled and reassured that the signage is just there. And you know, it's a weekend, and very often the most popular walks may be up on the downs and on things like the South Downs Way and places like that, but very often there's these beautiful, what you might think of as secondary walks, I suppose, around places, and you can put together your own little walks like I'm doing today, but it can be, as you've seen, confusing. So let's carry on a little bit and see where the next problem lies when I come to the next junction that I need to find. I've come to the end of the field and gone past Crossways roundabout, and just walking past these beautiful cottages, which you can actually see better from the field, Crossways Cottages, and I'm having to walk on the road for a short stretch in this circular walk, because sometimes you just can't get the pathways to walk up in a way that you want. But that's okay. Hopefully, although you heard cars whizzing past me then, it is early in the morning and hopefully reasonably quiet. But it's a narrow road with two hedges, as you can see, and the beautiful South Downs in the distance there, and I'm hoping that no cars come hurtling here too quickly, because there's nowhere for me to actually dive into the hedge. So one has to be very cautious. But by golly, it's a beautiful smashing morning, and that's all that counts. I've come off the road now, and this path winds its way over about half a mile, I suppose, and then I'd sort of double back on myself. That's the plan. Only stupidly, when I printed off the map and sent it to my phone, because I haven't got my paper map with me, I wanted to carry as few things as possible, the actual path is off the map. So I've got to do a bit of guesswork, so I may go wrong again. So I'm hoping I don't, but as you can see, I'm coming through this rather beautiful countryside. But of course you can't really go terribly wrong, because you've got the South Downs immediately behind you. So I'm hoping that I can find my way back, but I want to go back on the path I want to go on, because it should go past the existing watermill. So let's carry on and see if I can keep to the official path. I'm winging it now. I'm winging it. I found a path that turned left, which is what I want, and I'm guessing this is now just off the map, and I'm hoping that it should come down to, I think, Brook Cottages or something like that, and it'll come down and then there's a footpath back, which is what I intended to do. It's just, as I say, didn't print it out on the map. Went through a farm that had horses, a very interesting farm, lots of people about, so I didn't want to film. I don't like, putting other people on when they haven't given me permission to be filmed, as it were. And that's a horse in the field. I don't know if we can see it through this gap. See if we can see the horse. Oh yeah, there are horses in there, but they are quite distant. Also some abandoned farming gear in the hedge, and then glimpses of the South Downs as we walk along, which is great. So let's just carry on and see where this takes us. Please close this gate. There's the public footpath sign. And there's a field with bulls in it. Bulls? Or maybe not bulls, cows, cattle. Right. I don't like cows that much. People will know that. Uh-oh. I'm walking in the field of cows now, and they're big, and it says don't deviate off the path. Now the path just happens to be where all the cows are, so I'm not very happy about this at all. Luckily, oh, they are running away from me. I was going to say, luckily they are not, I'm not wearing red. I'm just going very sedately, and actually, you know, how do I get round these cows? I don't like cows. I've got to look confident now. They are moving out of the way. Oh yeah, I'm feeling a little better. Morning, he says. There's one now that's actually behind me. And they are females, luckily. But I am just following the path, and they are moving around, and now there are a lot of them. So I'm just going to take a wide berth here and try and get past them. They are generally moving. I want to get out of this field rather. I don't know if you can hear my nervousness, but actually they're more terrified of me, it seems, than I am of them. So that's good. I mean, you know, it's an illogical fear, I guess. But you do hear stories of people who are inadvertently crushed. It's not that I think they're malicious or anything like that. I just think that, you know, they can accidentally squash you. So I'm just nervous. They're all coming down this hill, so I'm going to take a wide berth around them. They probably seem far away on the camera because it's got a wide angle lens, but I can tell you it's a very intimidating sight. So I'm just cautiously going through them. I've had to climb over the fence because I think they corralled around. The stile, and I have absolutely no bloody idea now. There are some others that are running towards me. They're all crowding up by the gate, but I've seen a fence, and there's some vague path, so I am gonna make for the gate. I'm on the safety of the road. Ooh, here comes a cyclist. On the safety of the road now. Morning. And I believe back on the map, and there should be a turning to my left which will take me across the fields and hopefully back to the where the watermill is, the existing building of one, and then back to my car. Well, I've come to my journey's end really, because I have found the old mill. This would be the north mill of Poynings, and it seems in reasonable condition. There's even a bit of a wheel in there as well. So how fantastic is that? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow, like and subscribe, and I shall continue with my Arthur Stanley Cook's journey later on. But until now, take care and bye-bye.